And hello, good afternoon to you. This is Billy Gates from the KXAN Live Studios here in Austin, Texas. And a lot of you probably just witnessed Texas's first loss of the season, 34-30 to the Oklahoma Sooners and the Red River Rivalry up at the Cotton Bowl. And with me to talk about it is Jonathan Thomas, KXAN sports reporter and anchor. And let's just get right into it, Jonathan. You could go a number of different ways here of why Texas lose, like kind of what happened. To me, it's that 4 tries from the goal line early in the fourth quarter. Texas doesn't get in, like they don't score, and that kind of to me was really the backbreaker. I mean, what did you see?
Oh, totally agree with that. Yeah, that 4th and goal stop with Xavier Worthy like a half inch away was a killer for Texas. Also too, I mean, this was just a different Texas team that we've seen all year. What have we seen all season, Billy? We've seen a team that's very disciplined, rarely commits penalties, doesn't commit a turnover. Everybody, and then they get better as the game goes on, which Texas did today, but they didn't finish. Texas has finished every game this season, and Texas had a shaky start. Oklahoma, you got to give your credit to Oklahoma. I mean, they were in control for a large part of this game, even when things evened up a little bit in the second half. Texas could never just really break them, but there was a point there where Texas had a chance to do so, could not capitalize. And today, I mean, like I said, I started off with Texas committing a turnover, second play of the game. Committing a turnover a little bit after that again. Penalties, 9 penalties, 70 yards. It's not a huge amount of yards and penalties, but I mean, 9 penalties, that's not something that we've seen Texas really do this year at all. And so they were definitely they were disoriented several times today, and that's just not something that we've been used to seeing from the Longhorns this season.
Yeah, you bring up the penalties. They came into the game one of the best teams in the country of not committing penalties. They averaged a little over 4 penalties per game coming in, and it was about 35-ish penalty yards per game. Today, 9 penalties for 70 yards, had a big defensive pass interference penalty during Oklahoma's last drive to set up their game-winning touchdown, and then some other ones along the way. But bottom line, they usually don't commit those penalties, and that's one reason kind of why this sort of fell the Sooners' way. Another reason, they were also one of the best teams in the country at limiting red zone scoring. I believe they were in the top 5. They were allowing teams to score half the time. And that's even just a field goal and a touchdown. It's both those ways to score. Oklahoma scored every single time they got the red zone. They were 6 for 6, whether it was a touchdown or a field goal. And a big part of that, the play of Oklahoma quarterback Dillon Gabriel, he was tremendous.
Yeah, he was tremendous with his arm and with his legs. I mean, this is a guy who didn't play last year. Well known, well documented at this point. We've talked about it all week about how this is his first game, and this is going to be his chance really to make his imprint on this rivalry, and he certainly took it, and then some. I mean, outstanding, 285 yards passing, a touchdown, no interceptions, 413 yards rushing with a touchdown as well. He ran for the first touchdown of the game from 9 yards out. I mean, it was his ability though to run, because the Texas defensive line, they were getting some pressure on him, but they weren't getting enough pressure to really rattle him, and he was able to, I think he figured out once the game went on, okay, hey, I can use my legs a little bit more, and he started, getting out of the pocket and running right up the middle and making Texas pay a little bit there when he couldn't find a receiver down the field. So Dillon Gabriel really made the most. I was talking with the sports director at our sister station in Oklahoma City for our special that we did before the game that aired on Wednesday night.
Big border rivalry, by the way. Good stuff.
Special. And he said that first year quarterbacks in these rivalry games don't really play that well. Well, Dillon Gabriel, he certainly proved that wrong. He really showed, why he was a quarterback that Sarkisian and everyone was saying defensively they were worried about him, and he kind of showed that, hey, if he had played last year, maybe things might have been a little bit different. It certainly wouldn't have been 49-0 last year had he played. I think that's safe to say.
Yeah.
But this year, I mean, that's how you take advantage of opportunities right there. So yeah, great day for Dillon Gabriel. But even with all that, the Longhorns came back, took the lead with 1:15 left, and they did such a good job of preventing the big play from Oklahoma in the second half. But they gave up a couple of big gains, which is how Oklahoma was able to get down the field so fast. And as you mentioned, that defensive penalty, that pass interference, was it pass interference or hold?
Yeah, it was pass interference.
Yeah, that pass interference penalty. But I mean, they were in the red zone before that penalty even happened. So I mean, Oklahoma still was set up because of a couple of plays before that. Texas gave up huge yardage.
Yeah, Dillon Gabriel will go back to that. 14 carries, a career high 113 yards and a touchdown. Big day run the ball by a quarterback. Passing wise, he was 23 of 38 for 285 and a touchdown. And speaking of quarterbacks, the two interceptions that Ewers threw, people are going to look at those and be like, oh, that should have happened. The first one, absolutely. On the first drive, that ball should not have been thrown. The ball shouldn't have come out of his hand. Bad throw. Second one, on the second drive, it's not a really good way to start with two interceptions on the first two drives. That second one kind of stretches out Ja'Tavion Sanders a little bit over the middle. He takes a big hit. Ball gets jarred loose. Ball gets popped in the air. Gets picked off. After that, however, Ewers played really well. Finished the game 31 of 37 for 346 yards and a touchdown. That was to Gunnar Helm, who had a great game himself, helping kind of fill in for Sanders, who was sort of hobbled by that injury he got. He picked up against Kansas last week. Gunnar Helm, 4 catches, 67 yards, and a touchdown on a beautiful play-action pass on 4th and 1. One of the 3 fourth-down conversions that Texas had. They were 3 for 4. That's good, but if you're going for 4th down 4 times in a game, that isn't good. But they were able to convert 3 of them. And we were listening to Sarkisian after the game, and he said that, we didn't play our best football. That much is obvious, but the way the team battled, the way they fought back, got the lead there late on a Burt Auburn field goal, who he's been struggling lately. It's good to see him knock a couple long field goals through the uprights. Just the way Texas battled, they gave themselves a chance. It's just Dillon Gabriel had the ball late, and he made the big plays.
Yeah, for sure. That's the thing. Like, Texas, they did not, want to make it clear, they didn't play a bad game. They just didn't have the kind of game that they typically have had this season. I mean, you look at the way they played against Alabama. As soon as Alabama took the lead, Texas came right back, scored a couple touchdowns, and they were off, and they were able to close them out. This game, just from the start, like you mentioned, with that opening drive turnover, then with the turnover on the second drive, it was a different feel to this game, which is what you expect from a rivalry game, and it's what you expect from a rivalry game against another really good team too. I mean, Oklahoma, they're ranked 12th. They've been, playing really well. They have the most interceptions in FBS going into this game, which they just padded their lead today with 2. So they were a force to be reckoned with. They seem like they really are starting to get Brent Venables' system down. Venables, their head coach, in his second season now, and a defensive guru, he's considered by people in football. And they definitely seem like they're really starting to get that down. And so with all that being said, for Texas to still have the poise to play well and take that lead in the fourth quarter, you mentioned Quinn Ewers. He did a great job of just getting the ball to the right guys. I mean, he got it to, Jordan Whittington made some big plays today down the stretch. And of course, Xavier Worthy, always dangerous. Adonai Mitchell, he was a little quiet today, 3 receptions for 33 yards. But I will say though, that injury to JT Sanders, he gave it a go. He played today. I don't know how much it affected him, but when you look at the fact that he only had one catch for 13 yards, that's not something that we usually see from JT Sanders. He's led them in receiving, at least one game off the top of my head that I can think of with 100-plus yards receiving. But his numbers have been really good this year. And so for him to only have one catch, lets me know that maybe, good for him to go out there, valiant effort. His presence, just his presence is distracting. That's a guy, if he's on that field, if you're Oklahoma, you got to be ready for him, so you can't necessarily treat him like he's hobbled. And it wasn't like he wasn't moving, very well. It's just, I think they kind of knew that he wasn't 100%. So, the fact that, he couldn't get more than one catch lets you know that, not totally speculating here, obviously.
Well,
but it's something you can see. But that's the thing. But the fact that they were still able, as you mentioned, Gunnar Helm, to get the ball to Gunnar Helm. They were still able to move the ball and make some really good plays and look really good offensively. And Jonathan Brooks, another great game. Got to give a shout out to him as well. This guy has been outstanding this season, stepping in as a starter. And it doesn't matter who they play, he's going to get his. And they proved that once again.
Yeah, Jonathan Brooks, fourth consecutive 100-yard game. He finishes the day, 22 attempts, 129 yards and a touchdown, a long run of 31. He's averaging 6 yards a carry to this game. He is solidified. I think we can just stop saying is he the guy? He's the guy now. He's absolutely the guy. Switching over to the receivers, Jordan Whittington, 10 catches on 10 targets for 115 yards. Great day for him. Xavier Worthy, we mentioned him earlier, 8 catches, 108 yards. So it wasn't, it wasn't like Texas played bad. They just didn't play good enough, I think is kind of a decent description of this.
Yeah, and they beat themselves. Again, with the penalties and with just the critical mistakes at critical times, the mix-up in coverage on the final drive for Oklahoma there, leaving Nick Anderson wide open in the back of the end zone. It's stuff like that cost them this game. It's not like they just flat out just had a horrible performance.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on Jake Majors. He left the game in the first quarter with what appeared to be a left ankle injury. He didn't return, and his presence on the offensive line, I think that showed. With let's see, OU had 5 sacks, 10 tackles for loss. When you're the center on the offensive line, you're the captain of the O-line, you're calling out blocking assignments, you're calling out different protections and things like that. And Jake Majors, he's got this down. He's a veteran, and without that kind of leadership there on that O-line, I'm not saying Connor Robertson can't do it, but Jake Majors has been doing it for quite a long time. And so we're going to have to see how that shakes out. Jalen Catalon also left the game with an injury. The secondary is already banged up. Ryan Watts was not available to play today. So you lose Catalon, you lose Watts. I know Texas' secondary is very deep. It's probably their deepest position on the field. Maybe defensive line is a little deeper. But it's going to be interesting to see what Sarkisian does with this sort of banged-up squad. Thankfully for them, they have a bye week coming up before they face Houston on the road in Big 12 play. That's still weird to say. Houston in the Big 12? Anyway, that's only for the rest of this year anyway.
Right.
But, Ewers loses a fumble in the second half, so he is personally responsible for 3 turnovers, even though that second interception is kind of a tip thing. But he still played well. It's one of those weird things where a couple plays go one way, a couple plays go the other.
Yeah.
We could be talking about Texas winning this thing 37-34, especially with that, goal line stand that Oklahoma somehow came up with. That was incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. But that's the thing. A couple of plays, but that's what it is in games like this. Games like this, I hate to be cliche. It's one of my least favorite things to be. But it doesn't really matter, whether both of the teams going into it are undefeated like they were today for the first time since 2011, or whether one team's really good and one team's struggling, whatever. When it comes to this game, it's going to most likely come down to a couple of plays. You know what I mean? Or at least there are going to be moments where it's like, okay, a couple of plays are going to completely change the way things go in the atmosphere. And that is what it is when these two teams meet. And there were several times today where, Oklahoma had chances to blow this game wide open, by the way. It's not like Texas just squandered opportunities as well. Oklahoma had chances they had chances to kind of put Texas in a pretty deep hole and couldn't do it. And then Texas had their chances to, while Oklahoma was on their heels, to finally finish them off and say, all right, we got this. We overcame our slow start. We overcame a lot of our shakiness. And now this is ours now. They couldn't do it either. And, and the problem with Texas when they couldn't do it, it was the last drive of the game. It was in the last minute and 15 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, so a tough one for sure. I mean, if you're just like a neutral football fan, that was a really fun game to watch. That was extremely entertaining. Things going back and forth like that. One more performance I want to point out for Oklahoma. Jaleel Farouk, their best wide receiver, hit a tremendous game. 5 catches for 130 yards. That's quite an average. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, it sure is. I'm not going to do the math.
I know,
but
I don't want to do it off the top of my head.
I couldn't, Billy. I couldn't do it off the top of my head. Trust me.
It's going to be around it, and I'm not even going to try. But just a fun football game. Obviously, Texas comes out on the wrong end of it, but there's still another chance. I mean, this isn't the end of the season by any means. Still a lot of football left.
Very good chance, Billy, not to cut you off.
We could see OU in the
Big 12 championship game in December. Like I totally could see this happen. I'm almost ready to guarantee it. Because I just don't see anyone else in the Big 12 knocking either of these teams off down the road. Obviously, there's a lot of football left.
Famous last words, Jonathan.
There's a lot of football left, of course. I'm just saying the way it stands right now, the way everyone is playing right now, the way everyone looks right now, on October 7th, it looks like these two will meet again for their final Big 12 championship.
No, there's still plenty of football left. Both teams have a bye next week. And then, like I said earlier, Texas is excuse me. Texas takes on Houston, and then I believe Oklahoma has Central Florida at home on October 21st. So, to recap, Oklahoma beats Texas in the Red River Rivalry game, 34-30, up north at Dallas in the Cotton Bowl. Dylan Gabriel plays the game of his life, at least this season. I mean, he played awesome. 285 passing yards, 113 rushing yards. Just gave Texas fits the entire game. The Longhorns couldn't really corral him.
Yeah, and I just want to add quickly, Billy, before we jump off here. It was nice that this game had stakes, had real stakes attached to it. It's the first time in a while where it's not like, okay, if one team loses, it hurts them more than the other team. Both of these teams, could have gained a lot with a win today. Oklahoma was the ones who were the victors, but this was basically for like, all right, this is going to be a pseudo, you're going to have the number one spot in the Big 12 for the rest of the regular season. Should things hold up, should you play and have the health that you would like to, that you desire to have, and you play the way that you're expected to play throughout the regular season. This game, whoever won this game was going to be at the top of the Big 12 standings. Should all those things, occur down the road, and it was nice to have that. There was a real tension there all game from the start, and that was fun to watch objectively.
Yes, very, very entertaining football game. Oklahoma 34, Texas 30, Red River Rivalry. For Jonathan Thomas, I'm Billy Gates, and we will talk to you again very soon.